In 1929, a German theologian was sorting through old manuscripts in Istanbul's Topkapi Palace. He unfolded a piece of gazelle skin. What he found on it didn't match anything in the accepted history of exploration. Drawn in 1513, shows a coastline nobody found for another 300 years, a continent sealed under ice, Antarctica. No European ship had gone that far south. No tool existed to map it accurately. So how did a 16th century Ottoman admiral put it on paper, with coordinates that still check out today? His full name was Haji Muhyiddin Piri ibn Haji Mehmed. Everyone called him Piri Reis. Admiral, cartographer, pirate. Gallipoli, around 1470. He spent his working life on the Mediterranean, fighting and trading and collecting every map he could find. By 1513, he had built a world map from over 20 source charts. Some of them he couldn't date. He said so himself in the margin notes. Old sources, origin unknown. One of those sources, he wrote, came from a Spanish sailor, a man who had crossed the Atlantic with Columbus. Columbus, 1492, credited with finding the New World. And Piri Reis had his private charts. Charts that may have shown things Columbus never talked about publicly. Flip to the bottom of the map. There's a landmass along the southern edge. In the 1960s, researchers put it next to satellite imagery showing what Antarctica looks like under 2 miles of ice. The fit was close enough to cause problems. Charles Hapgood, a professor at Keene College, dug into this for years. In 1960, he wrote to the U.S. Air Force Strategic Air Command. They had their cartographers look at it. The reply came back, the map appeared to show Antarctica before the ice formed, possibly 6,000 years before the map was drawn. That's not the only problem. The longitude readings are too good.
Accurate longitude needed a marine chronometer. Nobody built one for another 250 years. The projection is another issue. The map uses something close to an azimuthal equidistant projection centered on Cairo. The math involved is not simple. Cartographers still disagree on whether it was achievable with 16th century methods. 3 things that don't add up. A continent charted 3 centuries before discovery. Longitude accuracy that predates the required technology by 250 years. A projection that may have been beyond the era's capability. 1 piece of gazelle skin. First theory. Someone mapped the world before history started. A maritime civilization pre-Ice Age left charts behind. Those charts got copied, and copied again. Piri Reis ended up with the last surviving fragments. Second theory. None of it means what it looks like. The southern landmass is South America, distorted. The longitude is lucky. The projection has a simpler explanation nobody's bothered to write up. Hapgood's Air Force letter was one officer's opinion, not an official finding. Piri Reis was real. The map is real, sitting in Topkapi Palace right now. The problems with it are real. Where the knowledge came from, nobody knows. 500 years, and that part hasn't moved. He was executed in 1553. Abandoned a siege, they said. His papers were put away and left alone for 4 centuries. Whatever he actually had access to, it's gone. The coastline is still on the map. The question is still there. The gazelle skin isn't talking.